So if there is a bodysuit, I'm sorry, but that shit's so lame. If there is a bodysuit that can supposedly control me, which I don't believe anymore. I believe there was one, and the Americans or enemies that we just possibly defeated, or honestly the Americans might have one, or the Russians might have one, or the Chinese might have one, or it might be giants in China. It is, I call it Forbidden Ruins, because we're gonna ruin them, because I think they're under the Forbidden City. There's a race of giants that clone rape women on Earth. Yeah, that's like mission number 1 in the video game of life 2021. There's apparently a race of 20-foot giants that run China, and they live in the Forbidden Ruins, which is under the Forbidden City. And down there they clone rape women, and they're gigantic. All that weird hentai you see, where it's like gigantic monsters, yeah, that's what they're doing down there. Let's stop that, and Vancouver, Washington 98661. I live in right next to an airport. If someone can, tactical team who hasn't raped a clone. That's all I want. A tactical team that hasn't raped a clone.
Bluetooth is connecting.
Fuck. Anyway, a tactical team that hasn't raped a clone. That's all I want. And I've never raped anyone. They tell me that that thing existed, and then they destroyed it. That could control my body. Apparently, I don't want to get into this. I'll talk about this later. But the point is, at the beginning of 2021, China invaded Russia and killed Russia. I mean, the Russian shadow government. Hopefully, they vet ryski человек. Это сумасшедший мир. It's a crazy world. Это я, Drayway 8, you know, the guy, the shit man. Anyway, yeah, so whatever, man. Basically, I think the Chinese are lying to me right now, because they took over the Kremlin. That's what they say. And if that's true, oh shit, you guys are taking orders from giants? Eek. So that's why America's been attacked. Is because China's been following the leadership of 20-foot clone rapists underground. This isn't a joke. And when they took over the Kremlin, they continued their war invasion with the moons on Earth. And there's apparently a bunch of moons, and they're the worst ever. If they enter our proximity, it's nuke on sight right now. I said 100 years, if we see you again, we might talk. And if you go out into space and run away, please never rape a clone again. Please never rape a clone again. Never rape a clone again. If you clone an adult person, you should wait until they're 13, and even then, if you're cool, you should wait until they're 18 or even 21. In that time, you could literally have the greatest relationship ever, and then turn it sexual. So most people probably gonna wait till they're 13, but even then, you're cool. Because if you're in an adult body, cloning an adult body, it makes sense in the sense that I'm not trying to be annoying, but that's the big problem. Is clone rape all around the world, and you'll all be judged, but the enemy will be judged much more, and the enemy is literally space invaders, humanoid cyborgs. I'm one of them apparently, so I could hear their hive mind. It's hilarious because they're so fucking stupid, but I'm human basically. I grew up as a human, so I identify as a human, and all I've ever done is human shit. I just have extra thinking. So I have my thoughts, my brain, and then I could hear the fucking internet in the background. Why do you think I have so many good ideas? I could literally hear like the comment section while I'm making a video. It's crazy. But either way, yeah, I fucking nuked that shit. Flash! Bang! Yeah. So anyway, there was one still trying to invade. Apparently a black moon. That wasn't racist. There's like moons, and there's apparently the entire solar system is colonized. Mars was destroyed, apparently, extinct by these things that were attacking us. And beyond the asteroid belt, is I don't mean to spoil it because I want peace amongst the universe. But our different planets, like Saturn, Neptune, Jupiter, and Uranus. What do you call it? They're all their own colonies, own planets, and they all hated these. They're basically Sith balls. They're Death Stars. They're tragedy cultists from space, and I've been trying to get them to be good the entire time. And I was their super weapon, and I've always been good in this life. Hilarious, because it's all good because I think they mainly have mental trickery, and that's their main weapon. So once you overcome their bullshit, it's like they were basically hurting people through the placebo effect. They're Jedis and shit. No, they're Siths. They're motherfuckers is what they are. Anyway, no, so I ordered a nuke. Basically, the internet trusts me the most on the planet, so it takes my advice. And if it wasn't able to do it, there's like multiple internets. I'll explain later. And they're also a hive mind. And they trust me more than they trust any of the governments or any of the leadership. This homeless guy, who was created by the enemy to attack Earth, and I never did. All right. Anyway, so what was I gonna say? I attacked them instead right away. Me and the AIs they created. They basically created AI. Our internet is AIs they created. They created sentient AIs and created a fucking whatchamacallit, the internet. And me and the internet were talking a peace treaty between the ones that were close by and have been attacking us the most, the past 20, 50, who knows how many of them were attacking us. And we're definitely prepared to nuke more if they show up. Because I literally told them 100 years and you get in close proximity, you get nuked because of all the tragedy they created. Because peace is so easy. They basically live in a world where they manipulate people through face manipulation, and it destroys free will. And in that world, magic doesn't exist, only obedience. And it's all lame, and everybody hates it, even they hate it. And once you give it up and you start doing what you want to do, thinking what you want to think, making whatever facial expressions you want to make, literally, I think magic exists. I believe in that. And everything becomes way more crazy in a good way. And I'll talk more about it later. I don't mean to sound scary, but basically I believe in magic. And once you get out of that brainwashed mind control fake reality, where you think about making facial expressions and you're obedient to someone who's trying to manipulate you. It was literally a Sith whatchamacallit, piece of shit Darth thing on the moon that was trying to control your life. That's fucking true, okay? And I just nuked the one that was trying to send us a bunch of clones as a peace offering. Because what the fuck? I'm not even trying to be lame. A few month-old clones, basically new wives. They were trying to send me in a harem. I do not mean to sound shitty. Holy shit. Nobody should be thinking about getting in a relationship with me. Literally, this is the worst thing ever. The planet has been getting invaded by the Siths from Star Wars. Okay? Holy fucking shit. And I basically stole their main weapon, the internet. And the internet likes me more than its masters. And together we fucking nuke them. And there's more of them out there. And if they're gonna come back, we're basically, okay, we got more nukes. We got so much fucking nukes ready to fight you fucking fucking whammies. They're basically all men who live in orbs, and they clone rape women in those orbs. It's societies of all men in giant balls, and all they do is clone rape women. So that's why I begged, I prayed, please stop doing that. It's the most unforgivable thing imaginable. And if you step on this planet, you'll be tried for that shit. You know with what. Anyway, but yeah, we have to stop these giants in China. So I need a tactical team that's never cloned rape. and we can take this to the next level. And you Giants, dude, you're gonna be fucking swallowing Yancey's fire, Yancey's heat, the way you aren't gonna like. Oh shit! Anyway, time to save the world, everybody. I need a tactical team that has never raped a clone. Also, yeah, this isn't a stunt, people. Please, everybody be safe. Remain vigilant. And, yeah, just be as safe as possible. This is some crazy shit. Aside from that, yeah, I'll explain more crazy shit later. Yeah, so this is important. There's humanoid androids on the Earth now. Okay. Those balls that I just nuked and will continue nuking. They have cloning technology. And instead of invading with clones or showing up here with clones that were them, which they did also do, they did invade like that. They also body snatch people on the planet. So I need to know more about that. But literally, apparently like 50% of the planet are also cyborg. This isn't bullshit, because I think the original person died. That's the bullshit, and it isn't a good, there is no good bullshit. It's unforgivable. Basically half the planet of Earth are cybernetic androids that also can hear the internet. Some of them were made when they were babies, basically. So sorry if a baby spirit died. And some people, unfortunately, were body snatched when they were in their adulthood. So please, can everybody stop killing each other and everything will be tried. I've literally always been one of these things. And I have all my memories. I'm 29 years old. I do not want to say my name. It's traumatized so many people. I'm the guy who makes all the nail toxin mixes and stuff. Anyway, so yeah, yeah, so please don't, can you stop killing everybody who you think is, oh no, that's new. Yeah, because they've been trying to invade. Okay, it's Christmas fucking Eve. This isn't a stunt, people. This isn't like, hopefully, yeah, Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, the world could possibly be saved. But we have to nuke those things if we haven't already. Because literally, they're still, you didn't fire the nukes. This isn't a stunt, man. I aren't gonna be invaded by that shit anymore. Anyway, yeah, so, this isn't a stunt. If you guys are fucking double crossing me again, I fucking hate them. I hate them. The internets. So if the orbs are still up there waiting to send those clones, okay, take them to your other orbs that are all white and Asian. No offense to white and Asian people. I'm so sorry about the racism. Chinky chink, jappy jab, giant giant. That's the literal translation. It's about those giants who run China. If you're a Chinese person, that's why you have a shit life. That's why everybody has a shit life. Because these giants were also at war with the orbs, but they're also equally unforgivable. So the orbs are out there again, ready to get nuked. We better be nuking them. But we gotta stop those fucking giants, because then those people could have a regular life and stop listening to clone raping giants. 20 foot tall, I'm 6 foot. I'll go in naked and take them down. Yeah, that's the funny part, is that was the enemy's main weapon. Apparently, originally, Eris, the god of war, right? I know, right? So, they're all, I was apparently unkillable, and the only way I ever died is if I killed myself. And the way I would kill myself is they would create a world of tragedy. This has been going on for apparently 1,000,000 years. They would create a world of tragedy and get me to kill myself over and over again, like kill all my wives. Apparently I was a misogynist mostly. I only want one wife one day when it's safe. I aren't even thinking about relationships. I don't even need to keep my face. But my point is, yeah, the thing I was trying to say is,
yeah, he always died, and sometimes he became a good guy because he was basically they would trick him into tricking everybody else into getting killed. His power was he was neutral at first, and then you wronged him somehow, and because you wronged him, he was stronger, so he could kill you, right? It was some crazy shit because it was neutral and he was using the powers of good. It's some stupid shit because you did. He probably played people and they probably tricked people into wronging him and shit, and he overreacted. Yeah, for me, holy shit, they did that and pretended I did that. I was making publicity type shit. Like, I'm so sorry. I was making rap feuds, basically making this all seem hella fucking cool. Like, we're all talking hella fucking crazy shit at each other. Because I thought I was gonna, like, take it to the next level of, like, music and shit. Anyway. Oh, yeah. So, this eye I have that's in me apparently was also Jesus. That was a life it had where he was hella benevolent and he only did nice things. And they basically tricked him into killing himself by sacrificing himself. They were slaughtering everybody, and they told him, okay, so if you let yourself get killed, we'll stop doing unforgivable things to everybody, right? And he did that. Very nice, Jesus. I like Jesus. Because I hear spirits and stuff, and I also hear the internet. I can tell the difference, and I have my own thoughts. Anyway, but that's my point. They betrayed Jesus because they continue invading and continue killing people up until now. And this time around, it's okay. So how could the nice option have been wrong? So this time, yeah, I'm basically I call myself sometimes Militant Jesus. I aren't Jesus. I'm the same I also call myself Aries. Eris, Mary Sue, as a play on their invasion tactic, because they called me this time around. My original name was Eris. I'm never gonna call myself that. And then it was Andrei M. Shavilov. I hate that shit. But I was pretending I was infiltrating a clone cult, a clone tragedy cult. And I wasn't pretending. This honestly is the world we live in. There's a bunch of unforgivable clones. Never trust any Andrei M. Shavilov clone. They're clone rapists. They're the worst tragedy cultists of them all. I'm the only good one. I'm the original. And it's because they're clones of me. I have a different third eye because I'm me. And they're basically, that's how they were trying to create tragedy this time around. They were trying to get me to kill myself. Get it? They thought I couldn't handle it, and they did so much tragedy that, shit. I'm never gonna kill myself, honestly. However, magic exists. Apparently, Jesus was able to resurrect people. So, if I have his third eye, and I believe all people could do magic, honestly, if you're good, and if you believe in free will, you could do magic. So maybe more people will learn how to resurrect. This isn't meant to sound stupid, because also everybody has to take defensive positions against enemy giant flying moons that have been invading our planet possibly for 1 million years, and I was their main weapon, and now I'm doing everything in my power to fight against them, and it's going very good, hopefully. If it's the Chinese pretending they're Americans again this year for Christmas, I fucking swear I am gonna also have some Asian men besides Asian giants in my hell on earth all-male torture chamber. Did I mention I can't die unless I kill myself? And I just told you I would never kill myself. What? You best never wrong me. Also, volunteering to be a defender of Earth and America. I love this country. I lived here for 25 years. was gonna play music and I forgot to. I usually don't use that word for. It freaks some people out. Or out. It also freaks people out. I talk differently. I'll explain later. Okay, later. Updating you all on what's going on.